And we are live!
Hello!
Hello! Welcome to Washizu Mahjong free player. We've done this once before a long while ago.
When my hair was blue.
Indeed, your hair was blue at the time. Now it's partially purple.
Yes.
So clearly next time it'll go full redshift.
Most likely.
Most likely. Alright, anyway. So the way this is going to work is obviously Washizu Mahjong rules. So one out of each of the four types of tiles, which I'm just checking here. Yeah, there's a slight delay, but we'll live with it. Is a normal tile. For example, this is the only 6 so that is this type of tile. All the others are see-through. So this means we basically have visibility of all 3 players at all times. This means you'll be discarding different things because you can see that they want them. Or that they don't in that one. Oh, hello. Evening, Hyrule, evening, Harlequin. We have some players.
Hi, guys.
Alright, so general rules on how this is going to work from a chat's perspective. If the chat wishes to discard a tile that we can see, just tell us which tile you want us to discard. We obviously can see if you want to discard from this hand. Oh, I don't know. What would you discard from this hand? Let's say you want to go and discard the 9 dot. We can see the 9 dot, so absolutely we will just discard that 9 dot. We'll worry about positioning a little bit later. If you want to discard one of the opaque tiles, one of these 3, you'll have to specify in a clear way which one it is. Normally, right 1 or, I don't know, right 2, right 3 perhaps. We'll always do a sort of half-minute check before we actually get rid of a tile entirely, but we'll worry about that at that point. Also, we are going to be minimizing this window so we can't see things from here.
Right.
As well as this one. And then we'll continue on from there. So I've got the rules kind of explained roughly below. Can we start with this hand? No, I don't think you can. I've got to be honest. No. I mean, I just drew that randomly, who knows? But no, clearly, no, this wasn't drawn officially, so we'll shuffle up and we'll just put it in there.
I don't know if it's a fad.
It's actually 2 from Shinroto. It's actually 2 from Shinroto as well, but you know. But it's your game. So the way this is going to work is we're going to play, in theory, 2 Hanchan. If it doesn't go that far, we'll put the game on hold and come back another time and finish it off. Mm-hmm. Or if somebody runs out of blood. So we have blood points to worry about. 2,000 CC. So we've got 30,000 points, and that'll play it normally as we go on for this. I do have 3 hands. All hands. Alright, yeah, again, I will be getting rid of the screen once we actually begin. So, if it is a sumo, nothing happens other than a normal point exchange. I have the chart here, and apologies, I am not the best at working these out, but we will work these out. If somebody can correct me correctly, then absolutely we will go with that judgment.
I can't do any of that correctly.
That's fine. However, direct hits. Direct hits not only trade points, but direct hits will trade blood. Now, the most blood you can have is 2,000 CC, which is your upper limit. Well, I mean, obviously you've got 5,000 CCs, 5 leases or whatever. 2,000 is our lethal threshold. If we go below that, we die. So basically, if somebody runs out of blood, regardless of how many points they've got, they are in last. Then point score determines who is first and second out of the other 2. Unregistered mutant, zap! Indeed. So yeah, we'll just play through as is. We've got Hyrule at least to play along with Harlequin. One rule I will state, it's the Aegon rule, actually, unofficially, from when it was the Aegon rule. If somebody corrects a chat decision in 5 seconds, I will allow a small debate to happen before we decide what the actual decision is. Before that, though, I will take the first option unless it is corrected within 5 seconds. So, I am now going to minimize that window. I now have absolutely nothing showing on the screen that isn't just the chat here. So, let's go. Starting dealership. What I'm going to do for this is Debbie's going to draw a tile until she gets to a number tile. I will then draw a tile until I get to a number tile. We'll then draw one for the chat because I'll get a number tile. Highest number tile wins, and they will be the starting dealer. So, draw a tile. If it's a number tile, keep it.
Yep.
Okay. So, chat, what is it? Alright, so you got a 5. Chat has a 6. I have a red dragon. I have a 7, so I will be the starting dealer.
Okay.
In. That's fine. We're just going to be drawing hands for the moment anyway. If at any point things are slightly unclear or invisible, let us know. What we will be doing is we're putting all of our opaque tiles to the end, so hopefully you'll be able to see the tiles that you can actually see better. We'll also be very careful when drawing the tiles for you here. So all of mine are opaque in the first run, which is annoying. And where's my reference? Here's my reference sticker. Okay, draw 4 tiles at a time. You'll go.
Okay.
Where possible, we'll also be sorting, just to try and, again, emphasize things. Yeah, I'm going to allow you to hive mind if you want to. However, obviously, we do want people in chat. Have them face down as well. Have them like that as well, just to ease of viewing.
Open. Okay.
Yeah, you should see a small reference here. As long as you're between the 2 sticky bits, you should be fine. But again, if it's wrong, we can go and check this. So. Okay, and I'll draw the 4-4. Then the important thing with drawing for the chat is make sure you're drawing sideways, so at least you can see whether they're things for the moment. And these can be standing up.
Yep.
There's a reference there somewhere for that.
Yep,
you're on
it.
Have 1 opaque.
You're on it.
Yep. Okay. And then the 4 for me. I have not drawn a single opaque tile at this point, but I have drawn a couple of dragons. And a 9.
I'll even scoot my chair over to the left a little more. So I can't see. I can't see any anyway.
Okay, your 4. We should be able to see what their normal tiles are, and we will be sorting your tiles, the ones we know about anyway.
Yeah, pure ones.
Yep. Tiles are below where the camera is pointing. Okay, let's go with that. Actually,
This is all see-through.
as long as I've done that, I can actually do this. So let's flick that back up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, so I'm a bit low on the reference. I think the camera might have been nudged slightly since I did this. Alright, that's fine. So minimized and go. Okay, so since you're drawing, I will draw chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so they have one of those. They have another opaque tile. They have one of these. And they have one of those. Do you want to just sort the visible ones out?
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw mine. Where have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I got some opaque ones. Right. There's 2. Another one of those, and another one of those. Well, don't worry about those. Those can be left wherever you want, but as long as they're in logical order for things. Also, find that edge reference again.
There. But
That's fine. I don't want to try. I don't want to move things if possible. Right, your draws. Okay. That's fine. We're happy for teething problems here. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Just going to be very, very cautious on that one, but that's fine. A bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. I'm actually going to move this down slightly. There you go. I don't like it being dead on the bottom, but you know. It's fine. It's no fun if the chat can't see anything. Alright, I probably left that a bit too much room, and we'll tidy that up later as we go. Anyway, have you drawn your 4?
Yes.
Okay. Jeb, did you flip the one you can't see, Maze?
Your OCD? Oh, your OCD's kicking in.
Oh yeah, you can flip those back up to... So, oh, actually, no you can't. Oh,
No,
minimize window.
Minimize this window.
There you go.
Okay, now we can put them up for you. 5.
South, and we have and a 4.
Yep.
Right, so my last 2 tiles then. So I have an east for my draw for 10, and I have another 8, so... Okay. So one useful thing about free-player Mahjong is you can't call sequences. So this means if you want to make a call, you have to just announce it, and obviously say which you're calling, obviously, so we can backtrack if needed. Which one's upside down?
Is it this one upside down? First and third.
You realise that does kind of give me clues about what they are, because there's certain tiles that can be upside down and certain ones that can't. Alright, fine. He wants to flip that one upside down. Fair enough. But thanks for telling us there's an upside down tile in your thing that can be.
It could give things away, indeed.
It could. There's quite a lot of symmetrical tiles in this game.
I got 2 more.
Opaque. How many did you draw that round?
4.
That puts you to how many tiles?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay, you've not drawn for this part yet. Okay, fine. Draw one more. Sorry, I thought you just drawn another 4 tiles for this part of the round.
No.
Alright, and chat's the last one. Which is a 7, so, okay. Right. So let's move the bag of drawers out the way.
I'm going to put all my non-seated tiles in the middle.
I would put them at the end just because it's easier for the chat to register them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just easy. This is to make things easier for the chat, so that the distance is a bit better for things.
That's true.
Right.
You have to see
Before we begin, any questions or any things you need me to do or adjust? And also, I will just have a quick lean across and see what you're actually working with.
I could put my fingers here if you want to bring up the screen.
No, it's fine. I mean, I was checking with the chat whether we were ready to rumble.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's get ready to rumble.
What's the Dora?
Oh yeah, that's a point.
He always forgets to put the Dora on.
I always forget to put Dora in. Dora is one man.
Huzzah!
I didn't put a middle reference for this, but fine.
For all you know, I have 10 of them.
Okay. Well, for all I know, you might have one of them. But that's not really a bother for me. Okay, so I've drawn my East, which is my 14th for the dealer turn. So I will begin, and let's see if Debbie wants it.
I do not.
Okay, draw and discard. Okay, so Debbie draws 5 up. And there's your edge. Sorry. Well, just as necessary, but this is where I measured it out before, and that's sort of the back line for you.
Okay.
Alright, so, chat's first draw is a 6 dot.
Keep or toss.
So again, sequences can't be called, so there are some things that are safer than they would be in a normal game of this. Third from right, so the opaque tile. Yep. Alright, Dora.
Okay. So you don't want to Dora.
Well, he knows I've got 1, so it's getting rid of it to make sure I don't have a thing, although that does indicate things. Right. Kita. Indeed. So obviously Norse can be used as flowers for redraws.
Oh, okay.
They also count as 1 Dora at the end, and also you get a Rinshan if you win on the draw after using the Kita. Okay. So I'm going to then play a white dragon because I don't think I see any, so that should be safe. It does mean that if I win, I have Dora 1. Well, Dora 2. But, you know. Well, Talon, this is a good place to learn, and we just had white dragon into white dragon. Okay. The good news about Washizu free player is that you can see certain things are very secure. Right, 1 dot. Where's Aegon anyway? He's the master of free player Mahjong. Throw the 1. Okay. There's 5 seconds for the Aegon rule, but currently we're throwing the 1. Sumagiri. Okay. Alright, Shah.
For the OCD people.
We don't care about them. There is a Shah available, but I'm gonna go for... Actually, no, they are the West Wind.
Aiden just came in. Hi.
Indeed. Alright, I'm going to play that. I know it's the West round, but if you want it, you can have it.
Nah.
Good draw. But then we'd be coordinating. I know.
We're doing triplet calls only, right? No sequences.
You can't call sequences in free player.
Okay.
Open tanyao is allowed because I know that we normally play by that anyway. To remind myself what the down tiles are all the time. Alright, free so discard. Okay. Right, 9 pin. So again, if you're not familiar with free player Mahjong, the only Manzu tiles are 1s and 9s, so these are basically extra honor tiles in this game. This also means they're less useful, but can still be used for things like Chanter or something. 7 so is a question mark, but that is currently the discard unless... Drop the 7, okay. Yeah, basically if it's thing like that, I will wait for the confirmation, but I will assume that's what you're going for. If we have any major blunders, we can always go back. This is very definitely a casual game.
Yeah.
Right, so I have drawn another one. Oop. I hit my own reference.
Should remind myself what I have.
I'm going to toss for 9. Your draw. Also, because it's not officially how free play Mahjong works, but we end when everybody has 18 discards. And Debbie's drawn an opaque as well. And is conveniently hiding her opaque tiles to swap them for some she's got under the table.
I have 10 hands after all.
Indeed.
And 9 pies. No, 10 pies, 9 hands.
10 pies, 9 hands. Got it. Till then, the chat will really have a chance to win. Right. So yeah, just a reminder, Debs is the south seat. Chat is the west seat. I am obviously doubled on for this round, but have already given up on east.
No haste.
Okay, I assume this is Suragiri, but only because it's another dragon. Debbie just turned into Tetsuya. Of course! I don't think she's watched any of the Tetsuya series, but she's turned into him anyway.
I did.
Yeah.
Is that the dude in India with all the hands?
I'm not going to argue that one because that's clearly the right move.
The cool chick in India with all the hands and swords. Yeah! I'll be her.
Okay.
Them. Him.
1 so. Nobody can call that because I don't see the other 1 so's. Debbie's drawn yet another opaque tile, giving a 5. I was wondering why I'm holding on to this 1 man, because I just realised the opaque one's out. There's no point in bluffing it. I guess there's no point in directly getting rid of it at this stage either, but you know. Alright, so it plays the south. 2 so.
Wrong anime.
I actually missed which anime you were referencing.
The one with all the arms and the swords.
So all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, yeah.
West. Okay. So they don't have a pair of their own wind, or at least they don't want to appear, so that goes to the end. Shift up.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I didn't get rid of it. Alright, I have a pair. Dora Dora. Nine so.
Okay. I'm getting all the.
God darn it, Debbie! Stop cheating. Right, she's on the 6. She's on 6 opaque tiles at the moment.
Apparently, my fingers have eyes too.
Nearly half her hand is unseen.
All the mysteries is mine. But I'll throw you a bone.
9 dots.
It's the only bone you're getting.
Okay, well, I can't do anything with that, I don't think. Well, they might be able to. They can always counter it. We're happy to go back a step if needed. 2 dot. Which looks like it's useful for you, so, well, let's see. Second from right, so this one. You sure? Not heard any objections yet, but... Okay, I'm assuming.
They're keeping that south.
That's the 5-second things. Okay, they dropped a pair of wests.
Keeping that south for a reason. I'm just keeping my thingamajigs up because I have a hard time remembering.
Okay.
You didn't realize you were west. Oh, that's okay. I never remember.
I did say it a couple of times actually. All right.
I'm Inami. Ooh.
Inami.
My finger eyeballs just have their eyes closed.
3 dots.
Okay.
Now, what traps can I set?
Stream was buffering before.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Ah, see there one. Congratulations.
Okay. So the epidurals are 4 dot. Evening. You hear a lot of rustling of tiles. Well.
Is it any good to anybody? Don't think so. Safe.
Okay. 4 dot discard.
Yep.
Making mistakes in chat. Come join. Yeah, they've discarded a pair of wests on their west round, which is not helpful.
Actually, I should have kept that. Yeah.
Okay, they've drawn an opaque.
Ooh la la.
Sumagiri. Okay, Chun.
You know I don't speak Japanese.
Kita.
Gesundheit.
Nine-man discard. Yeah, me and Ben are our own police on not looking in the bag, but it is kind of at a stretched angle, so it'd be really awkward for us. We'd have to lean over to basically near the microphone, so if we sound overly loud, you know that somebody is trying to cheat. Now blood is a feature of Washizu Mahjong. So basically, I kind of explained this briefly, and it's in the description as well. But blood is going to be drawn on any direct hits between players. Basically, if a player goes to 0 blood, the game ends at that point because we have a dead player, and then the points of the remaining 2 players matter. But you can sumo as much as you like. That doesn't give you any blood. Only direct hits are going to do that. You can recover blood as well if you've lost some, but again, you have to win direct hits to do that. Oh, this is the chat. Yep. Oop, our way around.
I'm popping up for a second, but I'm not looking towards you, I swear. I'm just retrieving hope.
Fine.
You
Fine. That means I can't flick my tiles out either.
Nope.
Sumogiri. Okay. You
time.
sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, no. Okay. Catch that. Caught that one.
My back's to you.
Ignore me.
Whole time.
Kyril has officially said ignore me. All right, I'll flip that back up. So
He gave us permission.
shouldn't
no, I
we
thought you meant
riichi? Oh, okay.
Oh. Riichi.
No, I disagree. Okay, we got chat disagreement here. Draconis wants to push against. We fold.
Really?
Oh, but Chiral, are you speaking for the hive mind, or are you the dissenting voice in the hive mind? You've counted your own decision, so this is... I've got to wait for somebody else to make it now.
We need a third party.
Stream's a bit laggy for me as well. Okay.
What say you again?
Tuso, question mark.
This one?
So I can talk about giving them info. I'd be curious to look at the Discord chat after this. Oh, actually, you're doing Discord voice, aren't you? So.
Yeah, you can talk without giving us info that way.
Well, it means we should be plotting against chats, clearly.
But they can hear us.
Well, true.
And I'm playing against you.
True.
I don't want to give you any info.
I wouldn't either. So Tuso's the current questionable decision at this stage. Is it going to be a confirmed decision?
What's this one? A one? One's
It's the one man.
Or is the Dora?
It is Fedora.
Pardon my leftover rice from last night's mess.
Well, I tried to clear as much of that as I could, in all honesty, but...
I only missed one piece.
Tuso, okay. So Tuso has been discarded. Let's throw that at the end for the moment.
Yep.
Make sure it's still okay. Right.
Wait, my turn, wasn't it?
No, that was...
No. Oh.
No.
Okay, we're going this way. Never mind. As confused.
Giving Mr. Hawk Freedora when he has dragons isn't smart. That is possibly true. I just play south. Yep. Delay a little bit here, my dear.
Huh?
There's a possibility they can call south.
Oh, okay. I forget what I have in my hand at the moment anyway.
Alright, well, just keep that all separate for the moment. Play on, but we might have to go backwards if you need to.
Okay. Tinkin.
No call. Okay, that's fine. You can go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just because it was a pot you've been keeping south for quite a while, and there was a chance you wanted it, so... If I knew if you didn't have that, obviously I'd have just passed without any comment. But you know, anyway, she's picked up yet another opaque tile.
We like them. What's this one? Is that a 7 or 6?
That is a 7.
They have 2, 3, 4, 79.
Well, there's an argument they're folded anyway. They've got the door in hand. They know where all the others are, so they can't have a complete hand with just that. Not unless they're waiting on it. I don't think you need to worry about safety against that. You might have to worry about safety against this.
I might.
You might.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this tile. And I'm going to throw...
Debbie is paralyzed with indecision. She's holding 2 door herself, actually, so... Just as an FYI as well... Red door.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Just an FYI, the 3 red Dora, 1 red 5, 1 red 5, and the other red 5 is opaque. So there's an opaque red 5 as well. May need to hurry you, Debbie. The fear is real.
Yes.
The likelihood I'm nowhere near Tempai is also very real.
Okay, I'm gonna do the 2 because it's probably a little safer.
Yeah, I can't call that, and I doubt they can either, so...
It was so painful.
One so. What has the hive mind got as a decision this time? Maybe it's giving me my Dora free.
Never.
Probably is never, but you know. You never know.
I always know. Never.
Okay. 9 pin. Okay, that's fine. So 9 pin discard. Yep. Read it. Yep, 9 pin is already, well, kind of been agreed by Carol anyway, so that's fine. Ton, discard. Debbie.
And north. Yeah, flower.
Okay, so Kita.
Kita.
Yep, just put those there, so it's clear you've got one.
Oh, okay.
No, that's fine, it's just for that. Have an extra draw.
Don't mind if I do. Sumo.
Okay. Let's see it then.
I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, and a self-drawn 6. Pair.
Okay. So that is Sumo, Rinshan, Kita,
Huzzah.
Dora 2, Mangan.
Yay! All the points, me. I was thinking last time, was it too late to call Reach? But probably best I didn't.
Alright, 4,000 from me, 2,000 from chat. And now I've got to do some calculations while we're up. So I'm going to now have visibility of the things while I do some adjustments. So Debbie takes the first hit, but not first blood.
Ah.
So chat loses 28.
Doo-da, doo-da.
I have a dealer, so I of course lose more points because stuff and things.
Just so as you know, I'm trained in phlebotomy.
Well, that wasn't it for any blood. You didn't get direct hits. You should have waited. You should have gone for those. But you got the redraw anyway, so.
The only thing I lack is legal permission to practice.
26, and you go up to.
But I still know where to locate.
So Vanna has a point lead, which will matter if somebody dies from blood loss. But
Yay!
okay,
You'll know who to accuse of vampirism at least.
Okay, so that's the hand gone. Let's put the piles back in and go for another one.
Hi-ya!
Operation Kill Town. Well, it didn't kill me, but you know. I'm obviously with 6 opaque tiles. I was free from Tempai with that hand. It was looking ridiculous, but I had nothing in my hidden tiles. Oh dear.
Except mini dragons.
Fair enough. Alright, dealership passes on. Vanna is now dealer.
So I'm east.
Yep, so this is technically East 2.
East.
I'm going to minimise the thing, and then we're going to begin again. So, Vanna, you draw your first 4.
Opaques.
Okay, so dragon north. I've drawn them a perfect start for 13 orphans.
It is a good start for it. I got so close to a 13 orphans before. I think I had like 10 or 11 orphans.
Okay, where's my reference?
Opaque hacks.
I've lost my reference because they're all see-through.
Oh, here's her.
No, that's it there. That's fine.
No, this one's the bag reference.
No, it's fine. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
4. Opaque.
1, 2, 3.
And many seagulls. Got my seat tile and a turkey.
Maybe I have drawn the Makoshi. I got a pair of dragons, I guess.
The turkey is the bamboo.
Alright, I do not want to give them a Yakuman.
Is that a 9? Ah!
Okay, 1
And
AP.
dragons.
Movement, 7 dots. 7, so west. Right, yours.
They're all mine.
Self-imposed server mute.
For the bag crinkles.
Right.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's the only appropriate bag we could have.
Everyone is pals in that chat except me.
Dragons and winds. I have much wind tonight.
Hey, I've drawn something that isn't a Kokushi tile. I've drawn another thing that isn't a Kokushi tile. I've drawn an opaque.
Many winds.
That might be. And I've drawn them a red 5.
Eat squishy worms, red dragon.
$5 for all your wins. $5, you say.
I'm in the wrong country for dollars. Pounds. Poundage.
Lisa dear. South.
Well, you did give me many pounds already. To be fair.
Okay. So you should have 12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Okay, draw 2.
Nice.
I will quickly flip your tiles down and then do a quick check on all the things before we begin the round formally.
And I do first discard.
So your last tile then is another opaque. I also get an opaque tile. Right, I'm just going to flip all yours down while I do a quick check on how things look. I should not see that, sorry. Okay, so more I'm just checking how my stuff looks actually because I'm conscious of things, so I can get back a little bit. Right, Amadora. Of course.
It's bamboo.
Amadora is...
Sorry, I'm just organizing you a little.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't look as if they have a lot to organize, but you never know.
Yeah.
Right,
But I can see to organize.
minimize the thing, which is now minimized. Alright, that can go back up, and then I can actually sort out my own hand.
I thought I'm supposed to. Oh, that's the Dora. I thought that was first discard.
Yeah.
So red, white.
Yeah, so
White dragon.
red means the white dragon is Fedora.
Okay.
Which I don't see any of. You are the dealer, so you have the first discard.
Okay. I'm going to toss the red dragon.
Makes sense on that board.
Do. Also,
Right.
I'm going to flip the house heat off real quick.
Yeah, fair.
Because I'm sitting right in front of it.
How are you feeling about that Kokushi? Actually, you've already got my 9, but...
I'll take mine with barbecue sauce, thank you. My back's to you the whole time. Because I'm so talented.
I don't even know if I can do that.
Huh?
Oh, no, they asked for a screenshot to confirm anti-cheat. Debbie can confirm anti-cheat.
You can screenshot.
Well, no, because both of you can't see it anyway.
Yeah, we'd have to like dismantle the camera to show my.
Oh, Kyra wants the keto. They don't want it. They don't want to go for this.
My non-cheaty dance.
Do we have the confirmation of this? It's been about 5 seconds, so I should probably take it. I'm only being nice because of the question mark. Okay, keto.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they either already have one, or they just don't care. So they also get a 6 dot.
Well, it's an extra draw. Have to be silly birds.
It is,
to not
but
want an
they're
extra
obviously
draw.
not interested in the Kokushi then.
Oh yeah, that's 13 orphans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in fairness, the rest of it didn't go, and I don't know what their opaques are, but it'd be very unlikely if they were all useful. 2 pin. 5 seconds to cancel that, but I imagine that is the sensible decision of the chat. 2 pin. Yeah, if I get a confirmation earlier, I will just take it, otherwise I will wait the 5 seconds. Right. I have an opaque tile. What the heck am I building towards?
Do tell, do
let's
tell.
go east.
Okay. Opaque.
She cheats. I'm into investing gloves, but actually the tiles feel about the same. It's just...
I don't even fondle them much. I just... I should take my time and fondle them. But yeah, they do feel the same.
I just go for the one at the bottom. They do feel pretty similar. I didn't think they would necessarily, but this is why we didn't...
Well, there's no...
Officially, it's leather glove, because in the proper
ridges.
thing, these are glass, rather than all acrylic, which these all are, because I'm cheap. But
These are glass?
no, but in the proper Washizu law and canon, these are glass tiles, the see-through ones.
Yeah. No, they feel exactly the same.
Yeah.
Plastic.
Yeah, but because they're glass tiles and standard Mahjong tiles in the main Washizu story and anime, you would be able to tell the difference. That's why you have to wear a leather glove to pull the tile out.
I see.
Anyway, side note.
Get rid of East.
Yep, pulling up the East discard. Sense here.
All the sense.
Now we need to look inside the bag. Okay. There you go. You have drawn a red dragon.
Not much use. No.
Probably being Sumagiri'd. I'm not going to argue if they say that.
Unless you have the hidden red dragon, then you could have a pair.
There's still an opaque one out there, although admittedly 2 of them are gone.
You can do a pair of dragons for stuff, right?
True, but
As your pair.
yeah.
I've tried to do that on
Sumagiri.
I can swear it's rejected it before.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't do a lot for you. It's worth a couple of extra foo in the calculations, but...
Well, it can stand as your pair, or at least I thought so.
Right, just double check my things, what I'm even doing. I'm going to actually get rid of the white dragon now, rather than keep it and cause problems for myself later.
Okay. What wind are you, by the way?
Oh, so your dealer. East, south,
west. West, okay.
I am west. Okay, Debbie draws 5 up. Which you might have behind the visible sign at this point, but you know.
I'm gonna throw the 1 bamboo.
Okay. 1 bamboo is thrown. Opaque tile. Well, at least you got more than Debbie this time.
Only slightly.
One so question mark. One so. Okay. I'm going to put it there just for my own amusement. I have no idea how these relate to you, of course, but you know. One thingy. Got it. Agen's descriptions being amazing, as always.
But there's so many thingies.
Oh, what's going to play one so?
Okay. Looks like you could get use out of this tile.
We do get opaque tiles.
You can.
Okay, Debbie's drawn an 8 so.
I'll take a mild risk on throw the west.
Pawn.
Ah!
Thank you very much.
But it's not wrong, right?
No,
No.
I'm just getting
Okay.
I'm just getting the thing here.
Okay.
2 so. Your draw.
Oh.
Yeah, you discard. I just take that as your draw. I then discard your draw.
Ah,
So.
gotcha. It resets the order. The order of the tiles.
And she's drawn a 6 dot. So round wind is east. Debbie is double east at this point, holding it for ourselves. I mean, he could have something ridiculous, but I don't think they have anything.
They have 3 pairs so far, though.
Yeah, but they're all pairs you can see. It doesn't look like 7 pairs, but all of the opaque dials are different.
Yeah, but since this is see-through, who's to say they don't have a non-see-through 6 dot?
Well, they do have a non-see-through 6 dot.
No, a non-see-through 6 dot. That's a see-through 6 dot.
I know. It's the same. I might well be able to say, but, you know, I'm not.
Or the other ones are all paired up and nons either. Tricky.
The chat is being ominously silent.
Yes.
At least on the actual chat front. They might well be discussing furiously. Well, whenever you feel is safest. It's only turn 4. What are the chances they're in Tenpai on turn 4?
I'm gonna do that.
Right, we're going to hold before I draw your... Actually, no. We are going to hold before you draw a tile, but only because I know you have the ability to call that.
Do you want to see it?
Are you interested at all in calling the 9-man? Pass. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm very happy they passed that. And also that you played the opaque one, because that means I can get rid of mine now. Well, they might decide to call that out of spite, but you never know. Sumagiri. Alright, I am throwing a 9, just as an FYI. Just let me know where the turn goes. One dot. Right. Yeah, I was just speeding things up because they obviously have the ability to call out. They passed the first one. I think they probably passed the second, but I'm giving them maximum chance to say if they want to interrupt things. Yeah, pass. That's fine. I assumed you would, but obviously just making sure you weren't playing silly buggers. I just wish we did something slightly more useful than a 1 pin at that point, but yeah. It is what it is. We need to play silly buggers.
Many silly buggers. Slight.
I'd only be able to call it if I won, and only remember I didn't call it last time.
That's true. So you might not want
that. Unless somehow that 1 dot completely finished my hand, that was completely safe. 9 so for the chat. We're having accounting problems. Oh dear. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14?
Sumagiri. Okay.
Yeah. 14's right. 3, 4, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Okay. 1 pin.
Maybe they're just cheating on their taxes.
It could well be. And who could blame them?
I saw nothing. And more to the truth, I know nothing.
Fair enough.
8 dot.
Okay, 7 dot discard.
I always cringe when he looks at his tiles after I put one down.
It's a habit I've gotten into, that's all. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, thankfully I did fall down the right way round at least.
Sorry, I nudged the table. My dangerous knee.
Right, another opaque tile for the chat.
Like pretty much got half opaques. Ah.
No, it was only 6.
Out of 13.
It's only 6. You had 7 going earlier.
Well,
Well, you would have if you hadn't thrown one of them, but you know.
Well, now it's not okay.
Rightmost, so this one.
It was only okay when I did it. All agreed?
Well, he's about to lose it, so that's about 5 seconds. Oop, I managed to flip it entirely on the side. Alright, 1 dot again.
Okay.
Okay, I have drawn an 8 dot, and I will discard a 7 dot.
Okay.
Please less of a blatant cheating.
Never.
None of it's blatant. Also, if you can see my hand, you know I really wasn't. Alright, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. 1 dot. 5 dot. Which, of course, Debbie has a pair of. Which may or may not be relevant to anything. Well, the fumble dial did land face down. Debbie's a witness on that one.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I banged the knee with my table.
and she did actually genuinely bang the table.
I banged the knee with my table, yes.
Indeed, it was that way round.
It was.
The table had it coming, so did the knee.
It did fall face down.
Sumogiri. Alright, 5 dot.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take yeah as an excuse to draw. Let's see what I get. I get a 2 dot, which I don't think I can do anything with, so I will discard it.
Just rearrange my brain about what I'm waiting on.
Oh, so you are waiting on something then.
Well, we're all waiting for something.
Oh, this is true. This is very true. In life, as well as Mahjong, we're always waiting on something.
Life is just a big bus stop.
Well, assuming you're not waiting on the 2 dot, your draw.
I'm rearranging my brain! Okay. Draw.
I was about to say, I was trying to work out your exact sequence of tiles you'd need to win off that. I mean, you could have had it. If you got a completed run in the Sozu, then that would be useful. You got 4 opaque tiles, so it's possible. Obviously, there's an opaque south out there as well, although it's not a bonus tile for you.
They're holding on to their one man.
There are. They didn't care about the 9s either. For a while, I thought they were on 7 pairs, but
It still could be.
they still could be. They seem to have a lot of opaques though for that. At least, you know. Most likely, they might be going for something like Toy Toy.
Triplets.
Could be going for triplets. I don't think there's any. The only reason I'm saying they probably don't want that though is because they didn't call the 9 earlier. Because if they're going for triplets, even if they got the 9, well, I don't know.
They might have an opaque 9.
They could
No,
have
actually, no, because
they
I put
can't
that
have the
down.
opaque 9. That's what I'm saying. They deliberately didn't call.
But they still need a pair even for triplets.
Yeah, true.
The 9 might be their pair.
True. But if they were only waiting for that, oh, who knows? By the way.
Buggers!
By the way. I have opinions about whether that tile's safe or not. You can decide, though.
Why, do you have 3 opaque 1s?
Yes, I cheated the game that much that I have 3 opaque 1s.
You could do it.
And they're all secretly Medora.
If anyone could do it, Shadow could.
Yeah, it's my set.
Contemplations. Well, you're holding on to that south.
I'm holding on to the south, certainly. There might be a reason for that. It might involve the 2 souths I can see that you have.
Oh, possibly. It's a vague possibility.
Well, maybe I have the opaque self as well, and, you know, I'm hoping you'll fold those eventually for safety.
That is true. You could be hoping that. I'm gonna take a small gamble and hope it doesn't hurt too bad.
One man has been played.
You want it?
Got your tile ready?
You like sour.
I see.
I turn into Yoda some reason.
Pass. Got it.
Okay.
You get a 1 dot.
All the dots. Dot 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 dot.
Da-da.
Da-da.
Da-da-da-da. Sumigiri. Expected.
Which I presume is Japanese for feck off.
In a way. Yes, discard the tile you got.
I've gleaned its context by now. That's so smart.
Or so. Give me a moment to think about things.
It's never good when he thinks. Sorry, that's just my hand on the Coke bottle. It's great.
6-0.
Is he sure?
No. Go on.
He must be close to 10 pi if he's getting this decisive. A 5 so. You got 5s over there, and if you're going for triplets, you might want that. And we don't want you to want that.
You don't want that?
We don't want you to want that.
There is a clear red 5-pin. There are...
5-pin?
hold on. I see 3 clear ones, none are red.
5-pin? You mean bamboo?
Oh!
It's bamboo, not
Okay,
not
no.
dot.
Riser's not cotton onto something, which I hadn't realised because I honestly missed it as well. Currently, there are 5 5-pins in the game.
What?
One of them will be removed after this game. Thanks. Apologies.
There's 5 5-pin?
Yeah, because there's a red one as well, which is an extra add-on. Which means I'll also need to check how many 5-sos there are afterwards. But,
there is a red in every tile, isn't
yeah,
there?
which obviously I've got a standard one as well, which I've obviously mixed in. So we will confirm that at the end of the game, but as an FYI, there is definitely 5 5-pins. There may also be an extra 5-so.
I thought there's only one red pin in each suit.
Yes, but the set had both. So it had all 4 clear ones, and it had the reds as an extra add-on, which I could swap in.
Oh, I see.
So I probably have an extra... I definitely have an extra 5-so and a dot, and I may have an extra 5 pin as well. So yeah,
inadvertently pre-rigged game.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, in the last game we had
That could make for an interesting round.
It's better when we did this the first time. We also had Manzu tiles, which were literally not in a free-player game. We had 5 men were floating around. One of them was opaque as well.
But if a bunch of us happen to be waiting on that 5 dot, I wonder if it would completely ruin the chances of anyone making a proper
I think,
hand.
given that we're 9 turns into the game, I think we're just going to have to take it. Sorry.
Yeah. But I'm just curious if it would somehow ruin the chances of anyone making a proper hand. Or
Well,
make
not
it
really.
More likely.
It means in theory you can have a triplet and a pair of them, I guess. But, okay. So, FYI, there may be 5 5-so. There may also be 5 5-pin.
Interesting.
In fact, almost certainly there are, but we will confirm that. We will pick the bag to bits and find them afterwards.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, 6 up.
Because I don't want you to have these.
Well, I mean, I can only call it if it's my winning tile.
I don't want them to have these.
Well, they can call it if they want.
Yeah.
They could even can it if they wanted.
Potentially. Well, no, because it's not a dot.
No, they can still count it. They've got the opaque one as well.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, you could count it.
Well, they haven't made any loud noises about the 6 dots, so we need to go and draw another tile for them. Which is an opaque one.
Nuts! Chat was robbed.
Yeah.
Or you were potentially given a bonus. Depending
on
what you've got.
It's not. None of us knew about this, so it's not as if we got any direct advantage from how we were playing. But I guess it means if you're waiting on a 5 dot, you have a slightly more mathematical chance of it working. That will be changing going forward, but sorry.
Yeah, let's put all the tiles face up and just sort them quickly.
We just need to remove one of those, and then we need to just count all the 5 so's.
Well, it's probably better if
keep their drawn tile. Okay, that's fine. So, actually, that's their second one.
Yeah, it's probably best after this game that we just flip all the tiles in order, just to double make sure that none of the other suits are boo-booed.
No, it'll only be those 2. Because they're the only reds. They're the only extra ones that we got a possibility of getting. And if we spot any Manzu that are outside of a suit, we can just ignore them and redraw.
Yeah, okay.
So, 7 so.
My brain gets lost in the back alleys for trying to take that kind of shortcut.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's professionalism at its finest. It's Mahjong as it was meant to be played.
Lonely your pick a tile.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We will get rid of that then.
All consensus.
6 so.
You got 2 5s and a 7. That's a 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I imagine that's safety against me because I haven't played one.
The prism effect is interesting from my angle.
Okay, I've drawn a Friso, which I'm just going to have a quick scan, and I think I'm going to risk playing it.
So I'm thinking they don't want you to have the 7.
No, they don't.
And they might still want my 5.
They might well do. But I'm going to risk the 3. Do you want it? The look on her face is amazing. No!
My country. Mine. 9 bamboozles.
Yep, so they've played a 9 bamboo, so it's definitely safe against them.
It is.
Might not be.
Or at least it used to be. It might not still be.
Well, no, it's still safe against them. They can't win off that tile, so.
No, but they might still want it.
Well, they can only call it if they've got a pair of them, so they can't call sequences in this game.
Yeah. But there's still 2 floating out there.
Yes, but you can see I don't have...
one of them would be...
You can see that you'd be able to see one of them. That's why you know that's safe. Safety is a weird thing, because almost every tile you can confirm is definitely safe.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's one of the weirdnesses of this format. It almost invertedly teaches you that everything is safe. That is a white dragon.
And just when you think everything is safe, someone calls it.
Okay, so that is a late Dora dragon. Although, admittingly...
There's one out.
Yeah, admittedly, I don't want it. And
there's no clears.
The only person that's got any hope is Sumagiri. Okay, they don't have the opaque one then, clearly.
Yeah.
Tuso. Yep, I'm throwing a Tuso.
Okay.
You?
Another tile I don't want.
Okay. We're getting into the auto draw stage of the game. Oh, green dragon. They have a set. They have a set, or they've got Khan potential now.
And potentially one of these ones in an opaque.
Well, that might have been really... That's probably really good for them.
They might be in sumo now. I mean, reach. Not sumo, reach.
We'll see.
I hope they're not in sumo. Nah.
Rightmost.
The end.
Okay. Can you just slide that along? Slightly. Right. Nobody's cancelled his move. 3, 2, 1. 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely playing safe against me.
Yeah.
It's almost as if he distrusts me.
Can't think why. As if they knew you.
Opaque white. Yours. I'm going to have 2 draw dragons, so I'm clearly playing suboptimally.
Yeah. Almost took the whole bag by accident.
What did you draw?
A 9
Okay, you
dot.
draw a 9 dot.
I think that's fairly safe against you guys. For the moment.
Yeah, likely. 3 dots. Well, I have a feeling we're all in tempo with various things.
We might all be waiting on each other's tiles.
Well, some of us might know where all of our winning tiles are. I'm just hoping that you'll eventually... Kita.
I think that's the last one. No,
There's
one more to go.
available. Okay, 4 dots. How is 4 dot looking in the grand scheme of things here? Almost doesn't care on the chat hive mind. There's an outside possibility it wins for Debbie. What do you have to have for that, though? Have to have the opaque 7, the opaque... She'd have to have something else with a 5. So she'd have to have the opaque 5, she'd have to have the opaque 7, and she'd have to have the opaque 4. All of which are there, but...
But I've gotten rid of a 7.
You have got rid of a 7 dot, which
And
is
I've
more,
gotten
which
rid
is
of
more suggesting you have one.
And I've gotten rid of something close.
Go live.
Hello. Attempting to connect 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's when it disconnected. So we lost about 4 minutes.
S3 packs.
Hello?
Hello. Would you like some nice cold Coke?
It just seems like a mutant abomination.
It is. It's my freezer monster. It's just fun. I love it.
Okay. Let me do a thing here. Let's go to
No habla.
YouTube. Yep, so back in and... Yep, so back in and... Yep, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
About hearing myself, I now know everything is fine. We're back in. Alright. So,
They just don't care.
where were we? I've just played the 4 dot.
I'm right here.
You said no.
I said no.
Did you draw the tile? You haven't drawn the tile from this, have you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, you haven't drawn. Okay, so that's where we are.
Okay. We're sure I didn't throw
No,
that down.
because
Okay.
otherwise... Well, actually,
I would be on the same as you if I threw another one down, right?
fairly sure. Fairly sure.
Yeah,
Somebody
otherwise
else-
I would have 14 in my hand. I believe so.
Also, I might need to actualize the chat here.
Oh
so
yeah, you might have to pop it back
bear
up
with.
the right.
Let's just flip the thing back up again, and
Can you refresh chat window?
I should be able to refresh this. F5.
Oh,
So
okay.
So his hands returned to keyboard. Hello, parking meter. Okay, that's fine. All right, chat is now working again. So huzzah, we can
Parking meter.
continue. Right, minimize that window. All right, flip the tiles back up. Hello. Sorry, minor intellect calamities. But we can resume now with Debbie's turn.
Okay. So I draw and I decide.
You do draw, and you do, in fact, decide. And you have drawn a 7 dot. Which looked useful to you last time you discarded it, and you still did. Again, suggesting you have an opaque one in hand.
Was that the one I said looked useful?
I don't know. I thought it looked useful in your hand at that point. That's what I'm saying. I just...
You thought it looked useful.
Yeah, I thought, from my perspective, looking at your hand from as an outsider, that 7 looked useful when you got rid of it then. It still looks useful now, so I'm imagining it's going to be discarded again, and that just confirms you've got the opaque one.
Yeah.
See, she confirms it.
But what good is it to me if I have an opaque one? And I just throw the others away.
Oh, well, I dropped that on there, but I imagine they're going to sumo Giri this one.
You dropped the opaque one?
Yeah, I dropped the opaque. I dropped the clear,
oh, the clear one.
the clear dragon behind their lines again. So
I saw nothing.
Oh, third from right.
So this one?
Yeah. Okay. That's
sure?
interesting. I want to hold on to this dragon for some bizarre reason. Have they drawn the opaque dragon? No, because I've got the opaque dragon.
Yeah.
Safety plays, I guess. Yeah, safety plays.
Yeah,
so they're trying to dodge me.
They are. They're not seeming too worried about me.
They don't want to give me their blood. Do so.
Well, who would?
Give me your blood.
Nah. I didn't see that in the marriage contract anywhere.
6 darts for Debbie.
No.
Another opaque tile.
Ah. That's the clear red 5, isn't it?
No, that's definitely not the clear red 5.
It clearly is.
Okay, if you say so.
I say so. There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
It's a shame I can't listen back to the Hive Mind chat, because I'd like to get into that at some stage. Right. Cairo, can you do me a favour and just audio record the chat alongside this at some stage? Not necessarily from right now, but from next hand on. Because I'm genuinely curious. I'll have to watch it alongside the actual video, but you know.
Definitely involve plans for putting Debbie in a straitjacket, I'm sure.
9 dots. 9 dots safe against Debbie. They don't have any. Do I want to make use of it, though?
Can you make use of it?
I probably can. But let's stick with what we're going with. After you. Right, so game ends when Debbie hits the 8.
Finally a secret tile! But it does me no good. Because it's the dragon.
Not a dargan.
The red dargan. Darn dargan.
Alright, so that's another 5 so, which I think means we have definitely got...
got all of them out in the open now.
Nearly got all of them.
Which means somewhere there's an extra one in opaque in there.
There's an opaque one as well, so yeah, we know there's 5. Okay, so that's fine. We
so
know.
It's the dots
we just have to.
So.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be the case.
So we should do what I mentioned and put them all out and double check all.
No, that's the only 2 where they're going to have an extra one. Because the only other red tiles I've got are an extra Manzu and an extra.
So the 5s are the only ones with a red.
Yeah, the red 5s.
There's no red 2s.
Third from right. Which, yep, is not the same as that one, so that's fine. So, that is an east. We'll have a quick double check, just to make sure we got all the dots, but I think that's the only thing we have to worry about. Alright, I just draw that. I just sumo Gary.
Triples.
Debbie.
East. East no good to me.
East is no good.
No good. No cheddar.
6 so.
They could be making use of the 5, 6, 7.
No, I think they've been folding for a while. I think they're out of this hand.
They don't necessarily have to be, though. It's looking fairly in order.
I don't know. There's certain things they're not getting rid of, which would indicate they are, but...
They're holding on to that one man.
No, I don't think they're there.
And I don't think either of us can make use of that. That might be their planned throwaway that's safe.
9 man.
Okay.
Yeah, they're out of this one.
Seems so.
They're out of this one or bluffing a blinder.
I smell bluffs.
Right, well, I've drawn an opaque, and I have options.
Nuh-uh. One of those is a 5, isn't it? A 5 and an 8. Well, a 4.
Go on, Debbie. Do you want the 4?
Mm-mm.
You don't want the 4?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Alright.
Does Debbie want anything? Murder. Not this, though. Unman.
Uno más.
Uno más mano. Well, Shadow threw that away a while ago.
Okay. Pawn rightmost. Okay.
Pawn?
So they've pawned it.
Oh.
Right, so they've taken that.
I knew that you did
So we
something
know they
for
have
the
a 1,
man.
and they said rightmost, so that should be that. Okay, what's
I
your
knew it.
what's your discard then?
The 9 man, isn't it? Yep.
Yep, discard the 9 man.
See, I told you they weren't completely out.
They're completely out. They're bluffing.
I smell
They're trying to get
bluffs.
to 10 pipe of points.
I smell bluffs.
Trying to get to 10 pipe of points.
My nose knows. Kyra would never give up.
I am ever so slightly annoyed. Also. Do you want this Forso? I just got rid of.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, on then.
Do you?
No, they don't. Oh, actually, they might do. Forso might be winning for them now. There's an outside possibility of it anyway. Okay, so
Puppy just sounded
these are the
trombone.
last 3 discards. Just FYI. We've got 3 slots left, so basically Debbie's, yours, and then I have the Haito.
I found the red.
Okay, that's fine. You've got it. For this round, we accept it's there.
Okay.
For all the ridiculousness, we accept it's there for this round. Then we fix it next round.
Redonkulousness. Reorganizing my brain now.
Okay.
This may take a second.
That's fine. So, they're likely in Tenpai for Dragon Dora. I'm in Tenpai for something with West. Or I've just got a string of meaningless nonsense and I've only just got a West call.
So how many of these are in here now? There's 5.
There might even be 6 actually thinking about this.
6!
1, 2, 3, 4. Because there's the one. Actually, no, there's only the one opaque one, but there might be another actual clear 5 dot as well. Actually, well, as I say, I'll confirm it later, but but none that you can see, and there'll be one you can't, but that's it.
Maybe mildly risky. Actually, I'd rather take a slightly smaller risk.
No, 2 dot is a significantly smaller risk against that. Okay, there's an opaque tile for them. They obviously have a dragon, so it could be something collective of 6. That could be a pair of 6s they've got, and they need something that is a 5/8 weight, possibly.
Or they're waiting for the other 4 green dragons.
I mean, they'd have can't if they could. They'll can't here if they can, because that denies me my last draw. Okay, Okay, Khan. Khaning with the tile you've just drawn, or
Green.
Khaning with the tile that's here?
Khaning green.
Yeah, no. I know they're Khaning green. I don't know which one of these is the green dragon, though. Yes, helpful, Chiral. I asked the 2 options. There we
Drawn.
go. Okay, Khan. So that denies me my last draw as well. So Khan.
Why is it upside down? Oh yeah, because you turned.
So that's your Khan draw. We then draw for the extra draw tile. But actually, no, in Washizu it is actually number of draws. They actually established this in the rules in the later series, don't they? So the new draw is 1 so. Have they sumoed on that 8? It's possible they have. So that would be
6-8.
Green Dragon, Rinshan Kaiho.
2, 3.
Yeah, so-
There's still an opaque somewhere.
So Green Dragon, Rinshan, Sumo. They'd be more excited if they got it, but I'm just going through emotions here. Yeah.
Well, they might be screaming in chat and voice chat for all we know.
Well, I think they'd be celebrating in actual chat as well. But you know, the question is, do they think the 8's good enough to pass here, based on things? I think Rice is going to deal in here. Rice wants to sumo Giri. Does the hive mind wish to sumo Giri though? Take his blood, not mine. Go big. It's not, just an FYI, this isn't the height. I thought it would actually deny me the draw. It doesn't, because Washizu Mahjong is specific. It's number of discards here and doesn't care about cards.
So
You're outvoted, so you are sumo gearing the 8.
we're not in Tahiti anymore.
Final option. You are doing that. 4, 3, 2. Democracy in practice, Chiral. This is what Mahjong thinks of your democracy.
Ah! Knew it.
Ron.
There's many times I almost got rid of my 8. And you'll never know why.
Yeah, I had a pair of Souths for a while, so I was in a South 8 weight. So it's Shah only.
You had another South. Ah!
So, it is...
Never trust your husband.
20, because
At
it's...
Mahjong.
So, it's open hand. Pair, triplet those. So, I'm just quickly working out this. Bear with me. So, open 4 on a pair weight. So, I think that only goes up to 30. So, that is non-dealer on a Ron. So, that is North Shah only. So, 2 at 30. So, 2,000 points is my calculation on that. If somebody wishes to confirm or counter that, but that's what I've worked it out based on my understanding of the Fu when they score at this stage.
7,900.
So I get 2,000 points. Oh, we don't have to take that down for the moment. Now, what you can do though is go and find all 5s and make sure it fits.
Yep. 5s in every suit.
Okay, we had a transfusion before the game. I don't believe the chat had a transfusion. All right, so the chat score. The chat's actual score goes down by 2,000 points. Come on, property.
Aha! All the 5s. There's 6 5s.
Right, so chat loses that, and they lose 200 of their CCs. They're down to 1,800. Now, of course, I can't accept any additional CCs, so I'm just going to take it all from chat. I will also take my score up by 2,000 points and go up to 28,000. Which reverses our positions, but means that the chat is closer to death. Alright, so we only want 1 opaque 5, so we will make sure we get rid of this.
1 opaque and 1 clear red, or just
yeah,
1
1
red?
opaque, 1 clear red. So those go, and then just check
But should
twice.
the opaque be red also?
Yes. Yeah, there should be two reds, 1 opaque.
Okay, and then 2 regular 5s.
And then with the 5 so's, got opaque 5, 5, where's the other 5? I thought you sorted these out. Oh, there's 5.
Well, I did. I sorted these out.
Okay, so we then get rid of one of these. So now we've got this confirmed. The only
So
5s
picky.
are these 5.
So picky.
And picky. I want to get this. I want to get this right. All right. So the chat is now dealer.
Okay, so these 5s is ouch.
Yes, that's why I kicked them over there.
Yeah. I'm just showing them. See? Well. See? These is out.
Ah, lots of blood. Delicious blood. I need more. More blood. More blood.
I've never seen this side of me before. It's hot.
Blood.
It's kind of hot.
Haven't? You've never watched my Doom playthroughs, have you? Everybody knows I like blood.
I have watched you scream blood, but you don't usually do the
Look, this is Mahjong.
Like Leslie Nielsen.
Doomguy is an action hero. He appreciates blood in a different way to a Mahjong player. Mahjong players have a bit of class.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that was really loud. I just realised it was right next to that. Okay.
Vampire bat.
2, 3.
I'll just slide the microphone over a little from it.
Okay.
There we go.
If you can find a start point, that'd be useful.
Yep.
Okay, 4 of these are opaque, so that's useful.
About her. Yep.
1, 2, 3. More from D.
Want me to stir?
Yep. No, you can stir as you go if you want. I should also actually minimise this before I show the chat any tiles, so I'll show us any tiles, because that would be cheating.
Yeah, that's true.
And I get enough calculations of that. Yeah, you Shanten since turn 2. Ooh. But didn't you miss an opportunity to call or something? Or,
we're supposed to have it sideways because Hotel Chocolat.
Yeah, we're not hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Just available gift
Staring
card.
for opaque tiles, indeed. Right, so you get one of those.
Just available baggies.
One of those. You get an opaque tile, and you get one of those.
I got an opaque.
Yeah, I think you're on 7 pairs of some sort, but okay.
Has Taskmaster stuck in my brain? I'll see there's the two matches.
An opaque, a 9, a 4, and another opaque.
I mixed up all the opaques for them. So I need to unstir it.
You quite do.
Which is ironically much like stirring it.
It almost certainly is. I have a possible Itsu with 4 tiles.
I'll see this. I have only one mystery.
Right.
I can't build a mystery with that, damn it. I need to get Sarah McLachlan on the phone. She knows how to build a mystery.
I thought you also drawn you a useful thing to start with, hopefully.
This looks like more than 13 tiles.
They should have 14.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
They're dealer. One of those. This is technically the one they just drew. The Sumigiri.
10, 12, 14. Okay, yeah.
So technically the last tile I drew for them here is this Sumigiri, so... Right,
Okay.
and then you just need the 1 for fetting. And then I will flick down and I will then do some quick working out. Make sure everything's in line, and then I will...
Nah.
Right.
I'm almost completely transparent.
Ooh.
I'm so white, I'm transparent. Ah.
Right, let's just sort this out a little bit.
Well, James is even whiter than me, though.
True enough. Okay.
Yes.
So we should do some sourcing while we can.
Glow in the dark.
4 over there. Dragon over there. 6.
Oh.
No, you got 5 here as well. So it's a really useful starting hand for you, actually.
And just because I can, I'm going to confuse you.
I put the opaque tiles toward the end, just for usefulness.
No, it's my only mystery.
Oh, okay, fine. You can do what you want, but...
A woman is supposed to be mysterious. That's my only mystery.
We're also coming in a bit far. That's where the discards go.
I know, but they can't see my tiles otherwise.
Yeah, that's why you put them down. Not those, obviously, but you know. Yeah, that's why you put them face down so they're easier to see. Any information which I may have gleaned about my hand is probably deserved. Right. Yeah, it's about making the thing easier rather than necessarily what's best for us. Okay.
Okay, there, that's visible.
Right. We'll flip these back up and then the chat can begin. Oh, also you got a white dragon there, which I missed. Yeah, that is yours. Alright, what's the start?
What's the word on the street? In chat.
One man. Fair enough. Right, I've drawn that. I am going to Kita.
Listen.
Drawing another opaque tile. I should probably look at what my opaque tiles are before I do too much else.
I would advise it.
Yeah,
But it might not be advisable to listen to my advisements.
9 man.
Oh yeah, what's the Dora?
Good point.
See, I always forgets.
The Dora is whatever this is. 1 man.
One
9.
man.
Okay. Alright, I just got rid of the Dora. Fine, let's go.
No, 2 Dora would be, or 2 dot.
No,
2 man.
1 9 flip each other because there are only these in the set. So 1 in
There's no 2 man?
No, we've established this. There are no Manzu tiles except 1s and 9s.
Ooh.
So 1 indicates 9. Hence I just got rid of a Dora before realising it was a Dora.
Okay. It's a good thing
Well,
I
it's
know
not-
that now, or I recognize that now, so I'm not waiting on 2 men.
It's impossible for you to be waiting on 2 men.
No, for me it would not be impossible. It would be silly, but completely possible. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So east, south, west, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're in the last of the east rounds, then we move into south here.
Because you would be east.
Well, no, I've already been east, so I'd then enter the south round and I'd be dealer.
Okay. I'm west right now, though.
Yes, but you can have east. East is still your bonus round as well. It's everybody's for this round.
I'll get rid of Dragon. On the chance that you have another one, but I doubt it.
Okay, so Dragon has been gotten rid of. 6 up. Which looks useful for you.
Not discombobulated.
That's fine. If it's massively out, they'll complain at us and I'll have to fix it.
White.
Wait, yep. Red.
To remind myself.
Once you make your hand completely open.
Almost, but not completely.
You can't beat my possible Itsu. See, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got it.
I can too.
Fair enough. But you can't beat 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, we should probably pile that into their hand.
Three bamboo. Do you want it?
Well, I can call it anyway.
Yeah,
Unless I can call it pair.
triplets.
So, opaque tile.
Just a 3?
That's a 3, yeah.
Oh.
It's also upside down, which may be triggering somebody.
Yes, it's triggering me.
Okay, fine. Friso from Rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. File all these together for no reason. Okay, I've got another opaque tile, which means I've got the Itsu.
What are you going to do with that turkey, though?
What am I going to do with that turkey? I'm going to be honest and say I don't have an Itsu. South.
I don't believe him, and still.
I can get the Itsu. It can be done.
He would never be honest about that. Never.
No, I'm always honest about it. I'm just overly optimistic that I'm going to get that Itsu. In a format where I'm not allowed to call sequences, the Itsu is rather special. But I mean, if you've got the 5, 6, 7, or 8 there, or if they've got them, they know I'm bluffing. But I like the thought that this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Quickly checks to check that I'm lying.
He's still lying.
See, I now know what that is. My ruse has worked.
How to set a trap for Shadow.
That's quite easy. Give me a chance to get a possibility, then watch me crash into it.
So you're claiming these are 5, 6, 7, 8?
I might be.
Or is it 6, 7, 8, 9?
It could be.
See, don't
Both
trust
of
him.
those are true, but if that is true, I'm not in Tenpai.
Don't trust him. Never.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm gonna throw away the 2.
That's probably fair.
Yeah.
Six up.
Pardon my sniffles.
I'm really slightly alarmed by the chat's hand at this point.
It is pretty well organized. Many dots.
7 so. Okay.
I think they're going dots.
Well, I mean, there might be. They might just...
Or going triplets.
Then we got rid of a 9, which might be a pair, of course, but if they got rid of a 9, I'd assume they're building a tanyao or something. 2
4,
so.
5, 6. 4.
I'm going to say 8 so.
Waiting on a 5, 7, 8, waiting on 9, unless you have the 5 and 9.
I got rid of an 8, one of my 8 so pairs.
Okay. So you got rid of an 8, huh?
I did.
Ooh, I have a mystery tile. Yeah.
Is it the mystery tile you want?
It's not the worst mystery tile ever.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Glad to tell it. Mysteries. I can start building.
She's got that 7 pairs Tenpai.
I'm gonna throw away the West because it's not of use to anyone but me.
Yep. Well, it is still of use, but you know, nobody can
Not
call
of
it.
massive value.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, unless they've got an open West.
Opaque tile. Now, if an ISO might come out, it might still be a bluff if they do it, but I'd be inclined to get rid of a 9 at this stage. Nope, Sumigari. 4. So, okay. Just checking my possibility. I'm not. That was a showing the tile to Deb.
Huh? What?
Oh, White Dragon. I've just been accused of showing the tiles to you, that's all.
I don't know. If you did, I missed it.
Alright, fine. Your draw.
My brain didn't register. I'm looking at what you've got.
Pretty much the way I've been drawing tiles is pretty much just trying to get them onto this side, doing it 2 sides, checking it on the side like this, and then from there flipping it around as I need it. If it's an opaque one, I just put it on because you can see it anyway.
Yeah.
But that was from my discard pool, so yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of how I've been trying to draw things, which I guess possibly if I'm putting it on like that oddly, maybe. But anyway.
It covers the front and the back of stuff.
Debbie's also sitting a bit like that compared to
Yeah.
this, so she's over there.
That's why these are angled, because I can see them. And yours are over here. My viewpoint is...
I mean, they are sort of angling over that way, but
About here.
doesn't matter. Anyway, your draw.
Yeah. I have to...
It's Harlequin. He's been accusing me of cheating all night. We're ignoring him.
And you're the OCD. Ah!
Indeed.
And it's been
And you know what we do to OCD people here? We make them fill in the rest of the alphabet.
HGTV. Ah!
Well, stop stalling us. This is a long game.
It's already a long game.
Yeah.
We'll be here till 9.
We want to get out of this
Wednesday.
Hanchan if we can. I want to at least end it on the first Hanchan. Right, let's go.
We'll be here till
I'm
Saturday.
going to start putting. I'm just going to start putting a clock on here soon.
As another thing, my ladybug timer would have been handy for. Ah!
Time's up.
Ah! No.
Ooh, Breaking a pair.
Oh, yeah, me.
9 up. I'm going to be beaten to a possible Itsu, and I'm not going to like it. Just take another 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Well, I knew that was coming. That's probably the only reason they didn't do that, in all honesty, because you had the pair showing up. South. Oh, I got rid of one of those a moment ago. Yes.
Yay! Another mystery tile.
Do you like their mysteries?
I sure do. I'll toss the east because neither of you is holding on to one. Go to 5 with the row, right?
6, ideally, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. 6. I can't count either.
1 sec.
But this should not be a surprise at this point to anybody. If it is, where have you been for the past 5 years?
Sumagiri.
Feck off, you turkey.
Itsu.
He's doing things again.
I have my Itsu. I don't. Or do I?
He don't. Or do we?
I'd need to have the 8 because there's only one of those left. I need to have the 7 of which there's only one of those left, the opaque one. I'd need so many exacting tiles based on what I can see on the board already.
Okay. Butter. Butter. Where were you 4 tiles ago?
I assume that's just going to be a north.
That's a north, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just going to stay next draw.
Yeah. Does why not?
There is the one thing that is possible, just as an FYI in this game. Yeah, Kita. You can win if somebody Kitas a north and you're waiting on a north.
Oh, okay.
So there is that aspect of it, but I don't think it's one that we're worrying about at this point.
But can you win only if it's still in your hand?
Well, no, if somebody else Kitas and you've got a north, you say you're in a north only weight.
Yeah, I mean, does it have to be in your hand? You can't do it on the ones you have down. Like if you've got 2 norths and someone draws a north.
Well, no, I mean, you can, same as it counts if they've discarded it, that's all. So
okay.
It's not quite a chunk hunt. I don't think it qualifies for chunk hunt, though. I haven't been able to test that.
Looks chunky to me.
Counts as a card, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think you can rob it, which is what which is what the thing is.
But the rest of your
But they
tiles
have to be
in your
in
hand.
free player. The only condition that would happen is if they've got the opaque north and they've kept it as their single weight.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, and it can be. So it is a chunk hunt. Yeah. Anyway, Tuso.
And so far, all I see are dots on your side.
Yeah, so I imagine they're going to get rid of it, but I'm just going to double check things. I actually missed that Sumagiri. Is that for this or? It's also a 4. Why did I say it was a 2?
No, the Sumogiri was before.
Okay. I also saw that as a 2 just because of the way the reflection's gone on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The prism effect is interesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm imprismed.
I have drawn a Shah. I will get rid of a Shah.
A Shah?
Westwind. Shah.
Shah.
You know how I occasionally refer to this as ton or double ton? Yeah, that's the... There's part of Japanese phraseology appearing in things. For example, shun.
Shashan. Redemption.
Possibly. Free sale.
Shashan. Shashan.
Which I imagine they'll get rid of because they got rid of every single other one.
Shashan. Shashan. What do you have? 4, 4,
Sumagiri.
5, 6, 7.
I wish I could have trapped them with that. That looks like a heck.
Can literally not get rid of a single dot around you people. I also read that every single time as sumo girl, and I think you're referring to me. I'm the sumo girl!
You could well be, who knows? Your turn.
Yay, my turn! It'll do me some good.
Okay.
We think.
$2. If they build their possible Itsu before I build my possible Itsu, I'm going to be annoyed. Well, half of me's hoping they sumo so they don't get their blood back.
He wants the blood.
I needs it.
He needs it.
Second from right.
Because he's a robot and doesn't make any of his own.
Okay. 5, 4, 3. Yeah. That's fine. They can move east.
You've got like every single dot except the ones we have. I'm starting to think these are the only dots we have and they have all the rest of them. Well, I know these are the only dots I have. I'm thinking those are the only dots you have. You're so messy with your throwaways.
I'm allowed to be. One sec.
Because I'm here to straighten them. Okay. South.
I've played 2 of those, so.
Yeah. No problemo.
5 dots.
Okay.
I have a feeling they're on a monster.
It is monstrous.
Sumo. Oh, they've sumoed. Is it a Chinitsu?
Oh.
It's a Chinitsu.
Oh. I knew it. All the dots. I was one away from reach.
Concealed Chinitsu. Do they have anything else?
One away from reach.
Sorry.
2.
No. Let me. Sorry.
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Trying to work out they got pin to.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of this. Right, so that was they won on the 5, which is not Pinfu, but they have Chinitsu, Ipeiko, Sumo, and no Dora. So Chinitsu is 6, Ipeiko is 7, Sumo makes that 8. So they've hit a Baiman.
And a Dora.
They've not.
No, I don't.
Oh, 1 pay Dora, so that's 9. They're still. Yeah, so they're still Baiman. But still, that's a deal of Baiman.
What's a pay Dora? Oh, okay, the north, yeah.
So they hit a Baiman with that one. Oh dear. Now, for all you who think I was bluffing,
more dots.
I really wasn't. I had quite a lot of them.
I was one away from Tenpai.
I'm genuinely happy that I had the ability to kind of half bluff this. Anyway, obviously they had the 9, which meant they knew that.
I was gonna toss the 9.
So the chat then picks up a particular Baiman, which
actually no, I wasn't
16,000 points and 8,000 from both of us.
I was almost 1 away. I think I was 2 away from Tenpai.
So I dropped down to 20,000 points.
So no way I was giving you people this.
Then it drops down to 28,000 points.
How many sticks do I have to give back?
Yeah, we'll work this out in a moment. You need to give them a 5 and 3. You need to basically give this to them.
From me? Okay, 3.
Actually, no. Hold on. No. I've done this wrong.
No?
I've done this wrong.
Ooh.
No, it's more.
Even more?
It's more than that. It's 12.
So 12,000.
So it's a 10 and 2. Anyway.
2 of those and a complex
I actually
grid.
dropped down to 16.
Oh, I only have 110. This is your haul, peoples.
There we go. 24.
Your payload.
Hive mind literally cries bloody murder. Well, they don't get any blood back.
But you get sticks. Almost as good as blood.
So,
if
I've done this correctly, they're on to 50.
Trees live.
So, okay, they're on 50,000 points. Tatty's on 50,000 points. But of course, if they die, their score doesn't matter. So I'm second still, if that happens. Alright.
Can I exchange some of my little ones for a big one? Because I had to give away my only big one.
Well, these are 5,000.
Those are 5s?
Yeah, those are 5,000.
I only have 1. No, 2. Okay.
Yeah,
So 2 of these equals 1 of them. Right?
Yes, but
okay.
You're more likely want to split for that anyway. Anyway, yeah, so that was a good round. And they're still the dealer.
You're the dealer.
There's the dealer.
What are these? 5s?
They're hundreds.
Hundreds. And these are thousands.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Thousands.
First Homba.
And these are 5,000. How about a
First Homba, so 300 extra points are available.
Ah. La la.
So first. Alright, I'm going to shuffle this away from the thing.
Yes, much improved.
Sorry?
Much improved.
Right, so.
Burb. Lady.
I think I've worked that out wrong as well. I think I've somehow managed to work it out. I think I was right the first time. Yeah, it's 8,000 from both of us. Because in a normal game, it'd be 24,000 for a dealer buyman. 16,000 for that, because it's 8,000, 4,000. Yeah, okay, hold on. Sorry. Technical difficulties and me not doing the score properly. You're 42,000.
Do I have to give them more?
No, they have to give 4,000 points back, but we'll work this out later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
2 to each of us.
If somebody wants to definitely decry this, that's fine, but this is correct, I believe.
You still get 20,000 though.
You get 8,000 from the 2 remaining players. So basically, give one of those back to each of us.
No, I gave us each back 2 of these.
They need to give another 2.
Oh.
Yeah, 4,000 points back each.
Oh, each. I thought you meant total. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, right.
For each.
Okay, fine. Cat was robbed. You weren't robbed, I nearly just gave you a bunch more points. Far from that. But yeah, dealer buyman is 8,000 from each of the other players. It's normally 24,000 in a free-player game, because there's 3 opponents. There's only 2 opponents on a sumo. You get 8,000 from both of us. Okay.
Oh, right. We overpaid as if there's another player.
We overpaid, because I assumed it was 24,000 as a total. That would be a stand buyman. They didn't quite have that.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
And there's
No, because I can't let Vanna be punished for that. She's winning. Or was winning.
Oh, yeah? Well, A chamba.
That's fine. I mean, the chat has their own conscience to worry about, but you didn't try to correct me either. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Actually, those don't matter. These 2 matter. Bear with. Right, minimize that.
Yeah.
Oh, I drew all clear anyway.
Admit it, you're trying to not cheat.
I am trying to not cheat. This is ultimately the game plan.
C4. Oh, I accidentally drew an extra.
Okay, we'll put back in and then draw 4.
Okay, well, I shuffled and dropped one.
Okay. Okay. Been bantering with each other.
You're not giving pack of points.
They're bantering, which is fair.
Banterers.
We approve of banterage.
We do. I banter Shadow all day and all night. He barely sleeps, I banter him so much. Banter.
Okay. So far, the chat is revealed.
It's amazing he's allowed me to live this long with how much I banter him.
2, 3, 4.
What happened? We're drawing stuff.
What happened is I've drawn the tiles. I'm going to sort them in. Actually, I don't even need to worry about this. I'll sort this out now.
I'll see through, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to sort your tiles out at the end. Good news is you have a couple of North redraws, so...
10, 12, and my last. Did you draw your last?
Yeah, I've drawn my last set. Right. Well, since I don't have to worry about cheating aspects of things at the moment...
And then Dora.
Yeah, put the Dora out if you would. And then we'll continue. So they've got a reasonably good hand here, but it's just open and we can see it.
From the bottom, the Dora is 7 bamboo.
5, 4, 3. 7, 4, 3, 3. 8, 9, 3, 3. Yeah, the hand's good. It's just we see it all.
I see London, I see France, I see all your tiles in your hands.
Indeed. So, minimize that.
And I have amazing glasses.
Okay, so, beginning East 3, first repeat.
Enter.
So, my plan currently is to somehow get direct hits on chat and drain them for even more blood. Because if I kill them, their points don't matter.
This is true. You want your prey just slightly alive.
We also are probably going to split this game up, so we are now going to. This is now just going to be the East 1 stream, or the East stream. Once East ends, we'll have a second stream, which will be the South round, and then we'll see about doing the extra 2 Hombas up, the extra 2 the South. The extra hand chain after that. Because I think this has gone quite long now. We're up to 2 hours already.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, no, we're having fun and we might still continue. But if people feel like they want to stop at that point, we will stop then.
Yeah, that's true.
But just FYI. Anyway, let's...
it's 2020,
Chat has not complained about the hand at this stage.
Let's party like it's 2020.
Yeah, if it never leaves for dealer turn, go forever. 9-man is stated. Okay? 9-man is discarded. I will follow up with 9-man actually.
Okay. You got many bamboos.
Yeah, but they're not going to call anything until they get their dragon, or whatever happens with that.
Are you still south and I'm still west? See?
Yep, they haven't changed. It's just dealer repeat.
Okay. I'm going to throw away the west.
Okay. Well, building their hand for them, they want that.
I would.
This is a really quick hand. They're making a mockery of the game. They're not going to win by blood. They're going to try and win by points.
Hang on, I'll get the Iron Maiden.
9-pin. There.
Pin, 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 ping. I just realized I'm building a hashtag here. Ah!
You are building hashtags.
Ah! It was some Japanese thing to me, but
One man.
I realized. See, it's ingrained in my soul, and it burns.
It burns!
It burns my soul. My Mahjong soul. Maintaining.
I still can't think of Mahjong Soul without the darn Dragon Ball Kai theme going through my head. I thought it would go away, but it's still a problem after all this time.
It never goes away.
It never does.
I'm gonna toss the 2 dot.
Okay. Still have nothing. It's still semi-useful, I suppose.
Building mystery.
Look at the most obvious 7-pair weight in the world. 8-pin, yep.
I haven't seen Mara in chat forever. Probably because I'm hardly in chat anymore.
No, that's just true. You should join Discord more often.
I should.
But no, I was playing Overcooked with a while. We're recording some of that.
Okay. I imagine he's busy creating terrorizing tests for the children's about now.
This is a possibility.
At least approving of them. Yeah.
Green Dargan.
Okay. Dragoons. Droppies.
Alright, Debbie's drawn the red.
Definitely not giving over.
What? You mean you could give it to them? Because at the very least you're not giving away blood right now?
Nah.
And if you have to hold on to it later, you definitely can't win the hand.
Nah.
I mean, it's not a good option, I'll give you that. But at least you know what they're waiting on right this second.
Nah. I think I'm safer with the 8 dot.
Alright, fine. So Debbie is committed to try and grab that opaque red.
Denying points.
And hope that I don't have it, because otherwise we're both doomed.
I can never
Well,
get
in
rid
fairness,
of I'm reaching in the wrong area.
Yeah.
I can never get rid of it now.
No, I mean you could. But I say this is probably your best shot at getting rid of it, Sumigiri. Because they can't win right now, which means you're not giving away blood if they win later.
Do you only have to give away blood if you run out of points to give?
You only give away blood when it's a direct hit.
Oh.
So if you deal into somebody else's hand, that's when blood changes.
Ooh. So far we've all pretty much sumoed, hasn't we?
Nope, I got a 2,000 point hand off of the chat.
Oh, right.
So I got some blood.
Oh. You aminal.
That's so.
Okay. Really? You're happy giving away a 9-so with their hand like it is?
They can't do anything with a 9-so.
No.
The only things they can call are North, Red, or Freeze, and you can also Kita that without any problems.
Like it's a nerf.
Yep,
Yay.
so Kita.
Oh, they can call it though,
No,
can't they?
they can't call it.
They can't?
They can't call it. They could win with it if they had a finished hand. They can't just call it.
They can't make it a triple.
No.
Okay.
So that's Kita.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad. I have a green dragon, and it seems safe for the moment to toss.
God damn it. Well, I mean, they might try for the Honitsu now.
Yeah.
Although it's completely transparent what they'd be up to.
Everything they're doing is transparent.
I mean, given how early this is, I can't really blame them for going for it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, free pin.
If we can see it, they may as well.
Yeah, I mean, the hand is ridiculously good right now.
It is.
So they get a red. So if the red's tying up your hand, so they call red, they discard that. They then a 2/5 weight.
So they're getting close to being able to win with a north as well.
Yeah, true.
But
one man does nothing.
Good. Seven Dutch. I'll get rid of the 9.
Okay. South. Make a preemptive guess, but you know.
A southern wind doth blow.
Yep, I preempted the decision because I was fairly certain that's what they were doing. Yep. Keep the chances of that. I've drawn east, I will discard south.
Your turn. 9 pin. No use to you.
Debbie, in the interest of tactics, do you need that east?
You might have an opaque one.
Well, that's what I was asking. Do you have an opaque one?
You might have an opaque one.
Alright, fine. I've got the information I needed. Carry on.
This 9 might be of use to you too. You might have an east and an opaque 7.
In which case I still can't call for 9.
Oh yeah, you could. That's true. Because you still have a turkey you have to get rid of first. And
I can only call triplets or the win. So.
Okay. Neither which.
I'm just trying to put some brakes on the chat at the moment. Oh, they got their opaque tile at last.
Ah! That's not good for me.
They have some hidden information if they want to keep it.
Oh no.
Oh, look, that's the red dragon.
I swear, if it's a dragon or a north, they would win with that, wouldn't they?
Nope, they'd be in Tenpai for it. Good news is, even if they do go into Tenpai, there's only a set number of things they can be waiting on. Sumigiri, they don't even want their secrets.
You don't want a secret. They don't like the west wind. Though it doth blow.
The reason I was asking is because if you needed the east, I was about to get rid of one for you to try and help move the game on. But if you don't have the opaque tile, then I'm just going to get rid of it now and try and win myself. But otherwise I was going to try and help you.
You're going to help me?
Yeah, I was going to help you by discarding this, and now I am discarding this.
Lies.
Fine, you want to leave that. I just don't want the chat to run away with points. Not when I can steal their blood. Your draw. You better be confident about not dealing in, otherwise that tower is going to have to be dismantled.
Fine, I'll take your assistance. I'll take your
Alright,
assistance.
you did.
I'll take your assistance.
I genuinely didn't think she had that.
Nope. See? Play your husband, ladies.
Well, you weren't acting as though you did.
Of course, I was acting like I didn't because I did.
Alright, fine.
See, I belong in the stage.
Your discard?
Yeah, that's the part I have to think about.
I mean, you could get
it's
rid
definitely not this, no.
Well, as I say, you almost have to get rid of that unless you got the pair.
No.
Okay, in which case you have to get the pair at some stage.
They have the pair.
Well, yeah, but there's another pair available. There are 4 tiles. You could get a second. You could get the other pair, but that's what you'll need to build towards. In the meantime,
I'd rather toss something safe. Is that safe though? Ooh.
They can't call it.
You can't.
And they can't win from
What
it.
do they have? They have a 2, 3.
They don't have a with finished
An
hand.
upside down 3.
It might well be, but you know, I've got to trigger some people somehow. They don't have a hand they can win with because they've got south in their hand at the moment.
Right.
They're not waiting on anything. The only things they could call are the things they got pairs of.
7, 8, 9, 2,
So they can
3,
call
4.
exactly
They've
Friso,
got extra
Red Dragon,
3.
and North. And only if North is discarded.
Okay.
I could call 6 if I had one of them down there, but you know.
But you still have a West and a Turkey in your way. Well, presumably.
Well, presumably.
Seemingly.
Alright. They got another opaque tile. Do they want this one?
I'd hold it just for mystery's sake.
Well, no, it might not be useful to them, in all honesty.
But it's useful bluffing.
Well,
To
only
a
if
degree.
they're trying to get blood.
To a degree.
They might be trying to run away with points on the assumption that Sumagiri. Ah, they've made an error. They've got rid of all their frees.
Oh. Don't you hate when that happens? I don't when it happens to other people, but yeah. You know. You know how it go.
West.
Nine pin. I've gotten rid of one. No one wanted it. I think it's safe.
Another opaque tile for them. It's almost like they don't want to conceal information.
Might not be worth it at this point.
No, I
They're
mean,
so
their hand's,
close
good,
to
their
a
hand's good
win.
enough that they've got
Yeah.
Honitsu, potentially Dragon if the red ever turns up.
Yeah.
Was that another Sumagiri? Sorry,
I think so. I think that was the second Sumogiri.
just check that. Is that right?
10, 9, 8,
I should put timestamps on things.
7, 6, 5,
Well, I only give them 5
4,
seconds usually, but
3.
yeah, second. That's fine. Oh, okay.
Well, sometimes there's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just because it said Sumagiri on the chat. I wasn't just making
I know.
absolute sure that it was the.
I know.
What's for that?
That it was intended for this Sumogiri.
Okay.
We weren't rigging your Sumogiri.
1 pin.
Okay. Nobody likes the 1 pin. Poor fella.
Well, I can't use it right now.
Secrets. Secrets. But does me any good? What could they call?
So the only things they can call are North, Red, Friso. Those are the only 3 things that they could call because their entire hand is open. So no, they won't call the Friso because that actually puts them further back. But
Or could they
the only things they would call
win
is
with
the
either.
Red, and they can't call the North if you do the Kita thing anyway. So really, the Red's Dragon is the only thing they would call, unless the chat decides to go weird.
We're always weird.
Indeed. You've played a face down tile.
I have.
We're playing the blind Mahjong format, whatever that was.
Where nobody wins. Or we all win.
9, so
We all
Sumagiri.
win absolutely nothing. Yeah. I would say so. I trapped my hair.
No trapping your hair, please.
Ow.
Yeah, this is just gonna get returned. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to make assumptions, but I think I was fairly safe with that one.
Yep. He's fitting things together. But now you have a spare 8. Or maybe a not spare 8. You might have a 6 or 7. You might have a 6 and 7 there. Or a 7, 9. Oh, we do not have a 7, 9. Or a 6, 7. You might still have a 7. There's too many possibilities.
No. They're all possibilities. They are all possibilities. I might even have a possibility. It's possible. I got to show that in the showing. Although I have discarded a 9, so take that with a pinch of salt.
You didn't discard a 9. You did an 8. Oh yeah. Well. But it's just getting it out of your way.
Yeah, true enough. Maybe.
So you either have a hidden 2 or a 7 or possibly both.
Yeah, in which case I'm for a 10. In which case I've made some terrible decisions later down the line.
Or you have a 5 and a 7 dot. And you're winning for...
One facing away.
Waiting
there's
for
options.
a turkey.
But a turkey wouldn't have a yaku, so, you know. Not unless I have a 2. In which case I might be working on something else. Who knows? Either way, my hand's looking close, but you can probably guess I'm not there yet. Or am I?
Well, a 4 is probably not much use to you either way. It could be of use to them.
But they can't call it. They
Right.
can't call sequences.
Unless it's a winner.
Yeah, unless it's a winner,
And
they
you've got
can't
this
call it.
in
And they're
your
on
way
south, so they
still.
can't win right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do 4.
There you
Contingencies.
go. Okay. That changes some equations.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Are they going to go for norths here, or are they just going to...
Danger.
That's probably the debate here that you got to think about, because they can use their norths for Kita.
Danger.
So they can go for 2 or 2
Rice
and get some extra draws. But they might put them a couple behind, depends on things.
You served your purpose well. We were close. Kita?
Yep, they got 2 norths, so they can use them for Kita rather than in their hands, so...
Oh, you can choose afterwards to do
Oh, yeah, you don't have to do it straight away. Kita. Okay, so Kita, which... Now they've got the pair established. So Kita 1.
You tricksy hobbits. Trixies.
Right, Kita 1. I'm not going to do both just this case because there's a possibility you might have changed your mind midway through, but...
Yeah.
Kita 2nd?
I would imagine so.
Or...
I would imagine you don't want that one.
Yep, that's fine.
So you get to decide before you discard.
Well, you get options on both of them, really, so... Let's go for this one.
Not so much use.
No, doesn't look it.
But maybe safer holding on to that 4 against what you've got there. And what I have here.
Because this is the downside with it now. They've traded
I mean,
a
that
pair
5.
and the hand is now a bit less definite than it was, but...
Yeah, the 5s I mean. Not 4.
Yeah, I mean, they're still 2 away, so it doesn't really change that much, but... They've lost the opportunity to snipe a north, I guess.
1p.
1
yeah.
pin, yep. Fair.
Yep. Holding on to that as defense I approve of. Totally understand. Understood. Uh-oh, he's thinking again. The turkey's gone.
Turkey has in fact gone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Beto. Unless everything you have concealed is
Yep.
soju. Soju, right? I forget. Man's.
2 dot.
Oh no, he might have a 3 concealed in there.
We'll see what they think about that. I'm not making any...
Actually, no, this is the concealed 3.
Yeah, this is... Okay, fine. I won't try and bluff the 3 that's definitely not there.
Debunked.
I can still have the opaque 2 and be in a pair weight. It's possible. Maybe that's why I didn't reach. See we go. Yeah, it passes. I genuinely don't have...
Kabi? Kabi.
Kabi.
Is that Japanese for cabbage?
White.
Or some sort of insult. In which case, well done.
I shouldn't shake close to the mic. I apologize. I keep doing that. Just because where it's positioned.
Ooh, mystery.
Who do you like on mysteries?
I do, certainly. Contemplation. I think it's safe.
One so.
More turkeys.
They don't have a possible Itsu though.
Ah, wall blockade Mentinel. Mantiel. Cinco. Also, the north is upside down.
Shouldn't bother you. They were using it for misdeeds and terrible decisions.
I know, it shouldn't.
Except that they might now be debating the riichi, which
This 8 is also upside down.
actually there is an ups and downs side to these some 8s. Not necessarily in these ones, but you know.
None in I've seen so far. Ever.
Well, some of them have a specific marking at the bottom of the 8. Some of them have a slightly different orientation. But yeah, some. It depends on the things. I'll let Rise take a silly risk because last time he took a silly risk, I got points off chat.
Oh.
5-pin.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-pin passes. Right, what are you on? Need to be absolutely sure of this. So you're on. So they are now in Tenpai for South Red.
But they have a turkey and then 3s.
Yes, but they're in Tenpai for South Red.
And oh yeah, 3, 4, 5.
They are actually in Tenpai for South Red. So now you cannot play that red anymore. That means it's too safe. You'll go.
But the other souths are here, so you're literally waiting for red because there's only 4 souths.
Yeah,
right?
so they're waiting for the last red. The opaque red, which either you have in your hand, in which case I'm quite happy because it means I just have to, you know, somehow finish what I'm doing, or
7. Not safe against you. Va todo.
well, I can tell you what not to do.
The answer to that is anything.
Don't play the red dragon. It's the one thing you know you lose if you play. Anything's better than that. All right. What happens if Debbie deals that in is give you
Massive points.
12,000 points. I think is what she actually gives you if a direct hit happens because it's concealed Honitsu,
blood.
so that's free.
12,000 points of blood.
Yeah, 1,200 blood. You'd basically go down to 800 cc's of blood, blood safety margin.
I'd be a raisin.
Exactly. So whatever you do, if you, as I say, if you'd have played the dragon earlier, this wouldn't have been a problem, but they might have won the hand before then. But yeah.
Decision. I'm gonna take a milder gamble and do the 7.
Wrong.
But to be fair to me, I couldn't do anything else because... So I literally had no move to make. No moves.
So hold on, let me just work out.
I was on the red dragon. Wait, also.
So you had to get the pair of red dragons in, which is fine.
It's you or me, and everything else can benefit Shadow potentially. No, I couldn't.
You could have played the 6.
No.
6 dot was the only thing you could have played in response. That put you on a dragon 5 weight. You could have played the 5, although.
But there is
that
no
isn't
other
necessarily
5,
better.
Really.
You could have also folded. The only fold you could have played any of your Sozi to be safe, I think.
I couldn't have played any of these or any of the 5s.
Yeah.
And I could not play dragons. I literally had maybe one not great move ever possible.
That is rock and hard place I can see. But I would probably have got rid of a 6 dot because it looks as if I need an inside tile one way or another. It's unlikely that I've got a way to make it.
They could go either way.
True, but these would have to be very specific to make
I knew
this
you
a
didn't
6
have
weight.
the 5, but you could have had.
In fact, knowing I don't have the 5 means you probably could have played the 6 definitely then, because they're definitely.
But then it would have taken away my being in.
I wouldn't need to add exactly 9, 7, and either 6 or 9 to make this a double weight. The 9's already visible.
It would have taken away my chance of winning at that point at all, though.
So actually, it's Itsu concealed as well, because that's 2 Dora.
If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down fighting.
Itsu 2 Dora is enough, I think, to put it into 4 and mangan range. Let me just double check that. So 4 hand and 2 hand and that. So it's 30. It was on a concealed. 30. Do I get any more foo from this? It was an inside weight. So it is 40, so it is a mangan. So that's 8,000 points, if you please, minute.
40.
And I will also take some blood from you.
How about it?
I will. So Debbie goes down to
These
20,000 points.
5?
Debbie also goes down to 1,200 cc's of blood.
This is 5,000?
That's 5,000, yeah.
Okay. 8,000 at
I move up to 28,000. And I enjoy a feast of blood today. I have 30 because I'm concealed, and I get 2 because I'm on the inside weight. An edge close weight, so that gives me 32, which ups to 40, which puts me into the mangan roundup. Yeah, you did. I've got to be honest. That was a really good hand.
It was.
It's a shame Debbie had that other red, which I was fairly confident.
Otherwise, neither of you were looking at me as a threat, really. I'm so good at bluffing or just being generally incompetent so you don't suspect me.
Yeah, true. That moves us into South Round. I'm happy to stop now because it's 10 o'clock and resume this tomorrow if people want to do that. Just because. I can save the current status here, start at roughly the same time, 7:30, and yeah, go for another round. How do we feel about that? Nobody suspects her.
No, definitely not.
We'll also definitely make sure that these 3 tiles are just removed from the equation here.
Oh, yeah. They is.
They're going with the rest of the Manzu.
Yeah. That's why you put them over there.
That's why I put the rest of the Manzu.
Ah, my ski lodge fell over.
Keep the points roughly where they are. We'll keep most of this currently here. We're not going to use this table for much until then.
My ski lodge fell over.
Right, so that was East 1 of this. We have at least 3 more. We have the rest of South to go. We have quite a lot else. It's unfortunately really slow doing things this way, and we did also have that disconnect as well, which ruined things. But we had some fun. Thanks for joining us. The chat didn't go into mutiny, and we've had some blood transfer. The problem, of course, now is that while I could technically... I'd have to worry about killing Debbie before I overtake the chat, otherwise I lose. Chad is winning. Chad is officially winning.
Yes, you must kill your wife
You are
first.
ahead on points, and if somebody dies to blood loss, points determine who wins. So, I have the most blood. Plan to kill a Shadowhawk. I'm the only one who's taken blood off anybody. but yeah.
Wait a minute, these are blood.
Sorry? No. Blood is blood.
Oh.
Because I got a direct hit for chat for 2,000.
Where's my blood?
You're down to 1,200 because you just dealt into a mangan.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
That was a reasonably big hand
blood.
here. So yeah, that was a big hand. You don't want to deal into another big hand.
No.
You want to deal into small hands if you're going to in the future. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We will see you tomorrow for more Washizu Mahjong. Until then.
Toodles, people.
Toodles.